The nucleus is an important part of a living cell. It is usually spherical in shape and it is located in the center of the cell. The nucleus is separated from the cytoplasm by a nuclear membrane. The nuclear membrane is a double-layered covering. The nuclear membrane is a double-layered covering. Now the nuclear membrane has small pores or opening which will allow transfer of materials between cytoplasm and the nucleus. The nuclear membrane has pores which will allow transfer of materials between the cytoplasm and the nucleus. Now the nucleus has a thread-like structure that is called as the chromatin material. The nucleus will be having thread-like structures that are called as chromatin material. And this chromatin material will be visible as rod-shaped structures called as chromosomes only when the cell is about to divide. The nucleus will be having thread-like structures that are called as the chromatin material, and just before cell division, these chromatin materials will twist together and form rod-shaped structures that are called as the chromosomes. Now we will study about chromosomes. Chromosomes. Chromosomes contain information for inheritance of characters from parents to offspring. Chromosomes contain information for inheritance of characters from parents to offspring. What does it mean, characters? If you are having curly hair, brown eyes, or if you are very tall, they are characters. And where do you get these characters from? From your parents. And this information for the inheritance of characters, it is present inside the chromosomes. So chromosomes contain information for inheritance of characters from parents to offspring. The chromosomes are made up of DNA and proteins. Full form of DNA is Deoxyribo Nucleic Acid. So chromosomes are made of DNA and protein. The functional parts of DNA are called genes. Now as you know, the chromosomes are made of DNA and proteins, and only some parts of these chromosomes will be having information that is necessary for inheritance of characters. And those parts that are having these characters, they are called as genes. The genes help in inheritance or transfer of characters from parents to the offspring. Now in a cell which is not dividing, the DNA will be seen as a mass of thread that is called as the chromatin material. And just before cell division, the chromatin material will come together to form rod-like structures that are called as the chromosomes. Functions of the nucleus. What are the functions of the nucleus? The nucleus controls all the activities of the cell. It is a control center of various activities that are taking place in the cell. It can be said to be the brain of the cell because it is controlling all the other activities. It plays an important role in cellular reproduction. What does it mean, cellular reproduction? Cellular reproduction is the process by which a single cell will divide and form two new cells. From a single cell, two new cells will be formed, that is cellular reproduction. And for this also, nucleus plays an important role. Now, the third one is it stores hereditary material in the form of DNA. What is hereditary material? As we already studied, the chromosome has genes, and the genes help in inheritance or transfer of characters from the parents to the offspring. This is called as heredity. And hereditary material means DNA. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the jelly-like substance that is present inside the plasma membrane. It is present between the plasma membrane or cell membrane and the nucleus. So this jelly-like substance that is present inside the cell membrane and the nucleus, that is present between the cell membrane and the nucleus, that is called as the cytoplasm. Now the cytoplasm has some components that are called as the cell organelles. The cell organelles are very small structures that are found inside the cells. Each cell organelle will have a unique structure and it will have a particular function inside the cell. The cell organelles are found only in the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cells. In prokaryotes, besides the absence of a well-defined nucleus, the membrane-bound cell organelles are also absent. So the cell organelles are small structures that are found in the cytoplasm of the cell, and each cell organelle will have a specific function. There are many cell organelles that are found in the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cells. Some of them are mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, etc.